What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here with your daily Bitcoin and Litecoin update. Today I'm going to focus mostly on the RSI and show you why I think we could be having a shakeout today in a very explosive weekend. It's going to be pretty interesting. Definitely stick around, check out the whole video, because at the end, especially if you're new and you're new to the channel, you'll definitely want to stick around the end, and I'll show you why I believe we could hit 46,000 by the end of the year. And also, I want to remind you guys that there's a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check out the group. It's an awesome community, guys. Totally free. Check it out. There's a lot of traders in there, people just talking crypto. If you love crypto, you'll love the community. Also, there's some affiliate links down there that really help keep the channel free. So if you want to help support the channel, check out the affiliate links and use them if you can. And let's get on with the charts and see what's going on, guys. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind, it's still a speculative market. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here or you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos, because I do post new updates every single day. Also, I do live streams once in a while. It will notify you when I do live streams. Another thing, guys, to help the channel out, if you want to support the channel, stop the video for a second, give it a giant thumbs up, and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you think we are bearish or bullish in the midterm, let me know. Let me know your opinions. I'm curious to see what everybody's thinking out there. Let's get into it. All right. Looking at the RSI in the weekly, we are making lower lows in the RSI. We're making higher lows in the price action. That is hidden bullish divergence. And I know a lot of people have said you've been talking about this forever. Well, this is the weekly chart. It's going to take a while to play out, guys. We're not looking at hourly. We're not day trading. This is the more macro view. I do believe we have a big push up coming, and I'm going to show you my target of the breakout of this bull flag. If you look at the volume here on the weekly, volume's declining because we're in a formation here. I do believe the target of that when we do break out is going to be around the $20,000 range. But again, that's not my end of the year target. My end of the year target is 46,000 still. I do want to point out we are looking at the 21 EMA here. I do believe it's possible we go down to that today. That's around the $9,000 range. We could dip a little below, and I'll show you my targets. But if you look here, the 55 EMA, I'm sorry, this is the 21 EMA here. The 55 EMA during the last bull run, we never really came down and touched it till the bear market started. Now here in the 55 or the 21 EMA, you can see held as support all the way through the bull market. I do believe it's probably most likely going to do the same thing here. Let's go into the daily, and we'll look at the daily RSI first. All right, so the daily RSI, I have this broadening wedge here, with this being the top, the resistance line, this being the support line. And if you look at what's going on, we're making higher highs in the price action, higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. That's the hidden bullish divergence, guys. I believe there's a huge move coming. And if you look at the volume here, also the volume is declining. The same thing you were looking at in the weekly, but this is the daily. Let me get out of there. All right, back to here. If we look at this RSI and what's going on here, this is why I believe we're going to have a shakeout today and then have an explosive weekend. And let me show you why. If you look here, we had like a double top in the RSI. We come up and down to touch the support. Over here, same thing. Double top in the RSI and down to touch the support. Same thing over here. Down, came up, touched this resistance, and back down to the bottom support line. Same thing's happening right here, guys. We came up, and I believe we're going to come down for one more touch here, and then possibly come up to this area and break this, and that's when our big move's going to come. let me get this stuff off here real quick. But that's my look at the daily RSI. And if we look at the price, let's look at my targets in the daily RSI. I do believe this RSI, if it comes back down and touches this bottom trend line down here, let me zoom in a little bit. That's going to give us our $8,600 to $8,700 target here, guys. We could drop a little lower. We could come down to the 200 EMA in the daily, which is around the 8,400. So keep that in mind. But I do believe we're going to have an explosive weekend and go up from here. And I'm not saying we're going to break the top of the bull flag this weekend. We're just going to have a nice move up. We'll keep an eye. That's why I do daily updates. But I do want to show you my measured moves at the break of this bull flag. If we measure just the channel, 15,300 would be my first point of resistance. Next, looking at this as the flagpole, that would give me the around $17,500 to $18,000 range for our next point of resistance. And then, like I showed you in the weekly, right to that 20,000 mark. But I don't believe that's the end, and I'll show you why. If you look over here, I believe we're making pretty much the same type of move as we made in 2017. It's just going to be a lot bigger, and I'll show you why at the end. But first, let's go into the daily RSI again. But yeah, that's why I believe we're going to come down. So keep an eye on that, guys, for coming down to here. And if you look at this, this has ended up forming a big descending wedge, which is very bullish. So let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin, same thing. We look here, we're making higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. Hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. Doesn't mean the move's done. Although Litecoin could be done and move up from here, there's still a possibility of going down more. We'll take a look at that. Let's look at the daily RSI. Actually, let's look at the daily price action. See what's going on there. All right, we have, as you guys can see, the yellow trend lines. This is the long-term trend line from when we bottomed. This is obviously the resistance trend line. Excuse me. I do believe we are about to have something like this here in the near future. I do see a huge move up coming. And I'll show you another thing that we've been watching on this channel, looking at this as a cup and a handle. The measured move off that would be once we break this 146 area, which would be over in here. The measured move off of that, guys, is right around the $270 range. Just wanted to point that out real quick. Now we'll look at the RSI. Like I said, I want to focus more on the RSI here. So Litecoin, I have this blue resistance line up here and the support line down here, falling broadening wedge. Now in Litecoin, we could drop all the way down and retest. You know what? Actually, I think, nope. Sorry about that. I thought I had my line wrong. But looking at this as a falling channel, the possibility of coming down to retest this is there, guys. That would be a pretty big drop. That could get us all the way down to 40 something. But like I said, I don't see it happening. This 51 is possible if it follows Litecoin, but it doesn't always, or if it follows Bitcoin. Litecoin a lot of time takes its own route. So let's look at the 4-hour RSI. Okay, so on the 4-hour, we're looking at this falling wedge or falling channel within this bigger falling channel. This would be a pretty damn low RSI. It'd be one of the lowest we've had if we come down to here. And if we look at that in the 4-hour price action, that would be getting us down to around that $51 range. So that is possible, guys. Keep that in mind. But I do believe, like I said, this weekend's going to be this Friday is going to be a shakeout and then a pump for the weekend. So keep that in mind. I do want to point out right here, we popped out of this falling channel right here, came back down, and we've been testing it for support. That's why I do believe Litecoin definitely could possibly be done, guys. It might not follow the dump with Bitcoin today. So keep that in mind. Definitely keep it in mind. let's look at, as you can see in the RSI, if we did another move down right here, that would get us down to around that $51 range. So keep that in mind. And now I'm going to show you why I believe that we could be headed to 46,000 by the end of the year. And I've been saying this since January. If you've been following this channel, you know that we've been watching this pattern since right here. Now I'm going to switch over to the gold weekly and show you why I believe that that's where we're headed. If you look at the patterns, a pattern's a pattern, guys. We had 2 touches on the bottom of this bottom trend line here in this gold chart. Same thing in the Bitcoin chart. Like I said, we've been following it all the way since here. Now again, it's not going to be 100% exact like this bull flag here, considering this bull flag here, but the pattern itself, guys, is undeniably eerily similar. And I do believe it's going to play out like that. We're going to have a 46,000 by the end of the year, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are saying it's impossible, but look at this. This was the bull run of 2017, right? We had the wave 1. If you believe in Elliott wave, I'm not too big on Elliott wave, but fibs are nice. But anyway, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was a huge wave that I have these measured out too, guys. And that got us up to the 3.618. And if we did the same thing on this move, that would get us around the $46,000 range. Also, let's take a look at the RSI in the weekly and take a different look at it. Another thing we've been following since here in January, I have these 2 trend lines drawn here, guys. And as you can see, this is 2013 bull run followed by the bear market. 2 touches of resistance on this trend line before breaking through, starting the next bull market. I have the same trend line here from the 2017 bull market, followed by the bear market. 2 touches of resistance before breaking through, starting the next bull market. Let's look at the monthly. I have these 2 arcs drawn here. This is the 2013 bull market, followed by the bear market. 4 arrows representing new lows in the RSI. We had 4 of them before starting the next bull market. This is the 2017 bull market, followed by the bear market. Each arrow representing a new low in the RSI before starting the bull market. We're definitely in a bull market, guys, in my opinion. This one may be, quicker move up, something like that. We may come in, do this, and get our bull run. I do believe we're going to hit 46,000 by the end of this year. And by 2020 or 2021, we could possibly see a 6-figure Bitcoin. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the content on the channel, definitely hit the subscribe, the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed. Don't forget to tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes, guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to hear what you got to say. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you either tonight or tomorrow morning. Take it easy, guys.